These are some of the most surprising things I learned through the process of vibe coding an app and putting it up on the Apple App Store. So the first thing was that I was nervous about the process of getting it from Claude to the Apple App Store because a lot of the videos that I watched made it sound really difficult. And it was actually a lot easier than those videos made it sound. It was a medium easy thing to do. The other thing is that Claude kept trying to outsource the work. Like every other day, it would send me a message that was essentially like, this is as far as we can go. You're going to have to hire a developer from here on out. And I was like, Claude, everybody's telling me you're going to take over the world. So you should be able to figure this out. And it would say something like, you're right, we can figure this out without a developer. And so then it would keep going, and then inevitably a day later it would say, now this is as far as we've made it, so we've got to get a developer. And then, I would prompt it and it would fix the situation. So you just have to keep troubleshooting, but I was surprised that it kept trying to bail on the project. The other thing is that it sucked with any level of creativity, from coming up with a name to coming up with design for it just was terrible. So it kept insisting that I call the app The Unwritten. I'm absolutely not calling it The Unwritten. So let's, brainstorm something else. And it could not come up with anything that sounded good. And I'm not saying that the name I landed on is anything special, but I promise you it is better than everything that Claude suggested. And then I tried to change the original design that it gave me to something different, and it just got worse and worse and worse. That could be operator error. Maybe I just didn't know how to prompt it to make a better design, but every design it gave me just was terrible. So I ended up designing the app icon myself right here on Canva, and it's not anything great. I'm not bragging about it. I recognize that it's very simple, but I promise you it is better than the designs that Claude was giving me. The other thing is that if you want the app to have any sort of, if they're going to need to interface with AI in any sort of way, then you are going to have to pay for credits for an API key. I wasn't able to put the app on the App Store for free because if anyone buys it and uses the AI functions, then I'm essentially the one paying for them to be able to do that. So I had to make it cost something. But the other side of that is that no one's going to be able to find your app. So this is my app on the Apple App Store, and you can see it has 1 5-star review. It's an app for college students, and that 1 5-star review is from my 70-year-old mother, the only person who was able to find my app on the Apple App Store. So yeah, you get it up there, and it's really cool for that 10 seconds that it's up there, and then you try to find it and you start searching through education. Am I going to find it? And you keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and you realize quickly that just because you got it on the Apple App Store doesn't mean that anyone is actually going to be able to find it out there.